Hey guys, it's Steve from CollectorMania. I'm here just doing a really simple deck tech for my top 8 winning deck, Kari Zev. This is a 1v1 deck. Really fun variation on the Commander format. We've been having a blast doing it at the store. Come check us out. So anyway, let's get into it. So obviously Kari Zev is our Commander. She does a lot of really cool things. Menace, making a 2/1 monkey when she attacks. Lots of damage pretty quick. So here. Gotta have some artifacts in your 1v1 deck, especially ones that make flyers. So, Henry Backwalker. The biggest I've ever made him is like maybe 4. And that's really, really, really hard to do. So, usually he just spits out 2 little flyers, but sometimes that's enough. And then we've got the Hope of Girapur. This guy. He's actually won me quite a few games, just being able to stop people's board wipes on crucial turns. You know, when you're looking across at your opponent and you know that they're playing a control deck and they're on 4, that's usually wrath time, you know. So this guy's good. Vexing Devil, another just red staple. Most people will not let this creature come out, so they're taking 4 to the face. And that's really good turn 1. We've got Grim Lavamancer, great for, you know, finishing out games, especially if they go long. Monastery Swiftspear, another red staple. Lots of instants and sorceries in the deck, helps a lot. New addition to the deck, actually, a Goblin Guide. I actually got this in my Modern Masters 2017, if you guys watched that in the video. I was definitely looking for this card and didn't want to spend $40 on it, so that was nice to get it when I did. Let's see here. And then we've got Phyrexian Boker. This guy's great for shutting down planeswalkers, any kind of activated abilities that really can slow you, or, you know, hurt you. Grinzo, Havoc Razor. This guy is amazing. I've just started playing with him, and it's ridiculous the things that this guy can let you do. Like, I remember one time I was playing a game and hit somebody and was able to cast their sinkhole on one of their lands. I mean, that's just great. We've got Satyr Fire Dancer. Really good with the instants and sorceries in the deck. Have killed quite a few creatures with this guy. Abbot of Carol Keep. Good for just getting another card off the top of your deck. You know, something to cast. Sting Scourger. This guy. Once again, one of my favorite cards. Being able to bounce something in red is ridiculous. Young Pyromancer. Another mono red staple. This guy's kind of new to the deck too. I'm just trying him out. I really like the Blood Rush ability. I really just want to pump up Kari Zev that way and see what happens. I'll probably, you know, test it out and see if it gets to stay in the deck. It's foil too, so. PNLR, really good for making tokens once again. Flyers are always good, especially colorless flyers. Blocking those swords sometimes is a big deal. Chandra, I've gotten her to flip a couple times. She's really cool. I don't know, she might be a cut at some point if something else comes along. The Garrison, these guys are great for making tokens. Just good beater. Pyreheart Wolf, this guy again has won me several games. Just making it so everything I control has menace is great. Dual Caster Mage, great for casting spells, especially like when you're going to lightning bolt somebody and you have the mana to just do it twice. That's great. Jaya Ballard. This is a card I haven't really gotten to play a whole lot with. I was really excited to put it in the deck, and I'm hoping that soon I'll get a chance to test it out. She seems like she'll be great, especially in those control matchups, you know, when somebody's playing a lot of blue. Tuk Tuk, great for making a 5/5 colorless golem. Again, blocking those swords sometimes is really important. Chandra's Phoenix, great for just beating your opponent up, really. Scapclan Berserker. It having haste coming down right after Kari Zev is great. Swinging for, what is that? That's 1, 2, that's 5 damage. And then giving it Renown +1. And whenever they cast anything to kind of respond to anything spell-wise, you know, they're taking 2. Sin Prodder, great guy with Menace. Deals some damage, especially when you reveal, like, I don't know, Inferno Titan off the top. That's great. Simian Spirit Guide, getting Kari Zev out quick is really the goal of the deck, so there's a real reason why that's in there. Ogre Battle Driver Haste, once again great, plus the 2/0 is great as well. Hero of Oxide Ridge, this guy's won me a few games too. Battle Cry is definitely a thing. And then not making them not be able to block with their little guys is great too. Another guy that creates tokens, plus you can seal the game with this guy, especially if you have a Hangerback Walker, just being able to ping him for 2 at your leisure, basically. The Dragon. I haven't really gotten to play this guy too much. I think the game that I did play him, he got killed right away, so we'll kind of see where he ends up. I have killed people with this card, though. Fanatic of Mogus. It's just great. Devotion was an awesome mechanic. Rockmar. Making 3/1 tokens is nothing to laugh at, especially when they have haste. And they stick around, too. That's really important. Hellrider, another card that I've won many games with. Just getting a couple guys, 4 guys out there, that's 4 damage that they weren't expecting to have happen, so. Siege Gang Commander, kind of like the same thing with P and Kieran. They're great at, just kind of sealing up games late game. Goblin Dark Dwellers, recasting lightning bolts or anything, really. Rift bolts I've done with this guy, he's great. Zealous Conscripts, stealing somebody's Rafik. Enough said there. Inferno Titan. I have gotten to play this guy a few times. I like him. I've been playing him since he came out. He's just amazing. Not a whole lot to be said about that guy. Chandra, Torch Defiance. This card is insane. I don't know why people aren't playing it more in Standard, to be honest. I don't play Standard, so I don't really, see the meta or anything like that, but this card is insane. Chrome Mox, once again, getting Kari Zev out as quick as we can is great. Same. Lotus Petal, another one of those ways to get him out. Aether Vial, another really great card for just flashing things in or in the control matchup. Yeah, just a good overall card. Smuggler's Copter. This card is great again. I love being able to, loot. Making a 3/3 flyer, is great too, especially since Kari Zev can crew it if I can't swing with her. So, that's great. Hero's Blade. Now, this has a lot of synergy with Kari Zev. You swing with her, she makes the monkey. The monkey automatically attaches to the Hero's Blade since it's a legendary token. And then you're swinging for 5. That's unexpected. Here's kind of like a double up on it, Ronin War Club. It's not as good, but still it's great. Brute Force. I have a couple instants, kind of like combat tricks in this deck that have worked really well in the past and probably will continue to work really well in the future. So Brute Force, let's see, we've got Built to Smash. This card's great. I mainly keep it in for the Thopters and stuff like that. It gives them tramples, it matters sometimes. It doesn't matter all the time, but it matters sometimes, especially with the Tuk Tuk Golem token. Like, giving that guy trample can be a big deal. Shock, just, good way. Removal early, late game hit to the face. Same, Lightning Bolt. What can I say about this card? It's great. Searing Blood. At first, this card was awkward to use, but as I've started to get used to it, I don't know, it's worked out quite a few times, really, with really, really good results, Even if you're doing it in combat where you swing at somebody, they block, the monkey token, and then, you just kill a creature because its toughness is low enough at that point. Works great. Skullcrack, really good against Thragtusk. Yep. Sudden Shock, uncounterable damage. Great. This card is great as well. It's out of Kaladesh, I believe, and I've been surprised. I kind of threw it in there just because I needed a card, and it's done work. Just, being able to have modal spells, they're the best, really. Price of Progress, won very many games with this. A lot of people get greedy with their mana bases, and you're playing mono red, so what do you care? I think there's like 4 non-basic lands in the entire deck, so yeah. Chaos Warp, red's best spot removal, really? That's not damage-based? Char. Really good for killing your opponent, or, something bigger than a lightning bolt can handle, so there's that. Volcanic Offering. A lot of people have said, why do you have this card in here? Honestly, it's amazing. I know getting to 5 mana is not really the goal. You really kind of want to kill your opponent, pretty quick, but this card, when you do get to late game, can really help out, especially if you're facing some bigger creatures. Also, destroying their land is great too. And a lot of people don't really understand how to, I guess, fight against this card. When you target their land, a lot of people will try and target your land, so there's kind of a little bit of confusion there, but people are slowly getting used to the way these cards work. Fire Blast. Closed out many games with this card. Bonfire of the Damned, really good board wipe, works great. Chain Lightning, Sorcery Speed, Lightning Bolt, great. Mizium Mortars, really good board wipe if you need it, also really good spot removal. Rift Bolt, once again, sealed out many games with this. Kari Zev's Expertise, this might come out, it's okay. The times I've played it, I've never had anything, you know, with 2 or less mana cost in my hand. I don't know if that's just, you know, because I'm playing this too late or whatever, but I don't know. It's okay. Browbeat, amazing. Usually you're going to draw 3 cards. If not, they're kind of making a mistake. Fiery Confluence. This card, you know, dealing somebody 6 damage for 4 mana is pretty good. Plus, it's modal, so you can do a whole bunch of stuff with it, like kill creatures or destroy artifacts. Rift Bolts. Good, you know, Lightning Bolt, Suspend. Great. The 4 non-basic lands in the deck. So we got a Hanwar Battlements to go with the other guy, the Garrison. And then we've got a Ghost Quarter for, you know, those pesky lands that are hurting you. We've got Forgotten Cave just for some card draw if you need it. I really like turn 1 just pitching this, cycling it. And then Valakut. Won me quite a few games with that. With that, the rest is just mountains, and that's the deck tech. Thanks, guys.